I'm the fitness professional down here in Houston, Texas. Today I'm going to be leading us through a 10-minute desk stretch break. But real quick, just remember at the beginning of class, it's still Trivia Mania going on. So stick around after class and I will post that trivia question as well as keep your eye out for the cooking demo coming this month. Those salmon tacos look amazing. Okay. I'm going to start out nice and easy. You can do this seated. We're just going to do some shoulder rolls, all right? So we're going to bring our shoulders forward, up, and back, all right? So rolling them in reverse, nice big circles here. Try not to shoot your head forward when you do these, all right? So we're trying to move the shoulders, leaving the neck in a neutral position here. Nice big shrugs back, squeezing the shoulder blades together, and then pushing the shoulders forward at the bottom. We're going to reverse that now. So I'm going to roll them forward now. Again, try to focus on leaving that neck neutral. I'm not trying to jut my neck forward, put extra strain on my neck here. Okay, we're going to move from the shoulders to a broader area of the chest and shoulders and back. So we're going to go nice, open, palms away from you. Go back like you're going for a big hug. Chest up, squeeze the shoulder blades together in the back. Nice deep breath. Release. We're going to pull our right arm across with our left, getting a nice stretch in the upper right side of that back. You should feel a squeeze in that front right chest. Open it back up. Same thing. Squeeze. Let the chest open. And then pull that left arm across with the right. And back up. This time we're going to go up and over for a tricep stretch. So I'm going to reach just to the base of my neck here and pull on my elbow with the opposite hand. Stretching out the shoulder, the tricep, the outside of that lat muscle there. Open it up, bring it back down. And then the other side. Okay. Nice. Slow release. I'm going to get you out of your chair for this one. You can use a wall, your desk, the back of a chair. It's really, really up to you. But what we're going to do here is stretch our upper back and lats a little bit more. So I'm going to shoot my hips back, hinging at the hips, straight legs, and I'm going to push my head down towards the floor or towards my knees, really, and let that upper back open up here. I'm going to use the back of my chair here. If you want to use the wall, it look like this. But the chair works perfectly fine if you stay contained to your work area. Back up, release. Open it up a little bit. We're going to go one more time into that lat stretch. Should be stretching your upper back. You should feel a little relief through your glutes and low back as well with this hinge. Okay, back up, back to the chair. Okay, now what we're going to do is get into a rotational stretch here. So I want to keep my hips squared forward. I'm going to kick my left arm back behind me. Use the back of the chair if you have one, and use the arm of the chair or your leg to add a nice rotation. Okay, so I want to keep my hips forward and I'm rotating my shoulders and chest to the left. Few nice deep breaths here. Get into that rotation a little bit more. Okay, release. Same thing on the other side. Kick that right arm back behind you. Use your chair or your leg to add some torque. Try to keep your hips forward. Keep breathing. All right, release. We're going to go one more time back to the left on this side. With this rotational move here. Maybe we have a little more mobility here now that we stretched out a little bit. Okay, back to the right. And neutral position here. We're going to move from that rotational stretch into a lateral stretch. So I'm going to take my right arm up overhead, lean all the way to my left. I want to be feeling a stretch all through my upper back, my side, my core, and even maybe in down to my leg a little bit. So reach as far over to that wall on your left with your right hand. Okay, neutral position, same thing, opposite side. Nice and slow. Try to keep your body upright when you're doing this. All right, so we're leaning straight to the right. We're not leaning forward. We're going directly in a lateral movement here. Okay, release. So we've moved from the shoulders, upper back, down to the mid back. We're going to work on the low back, hips, and legs a little bit here. Probably my favorite stretch to do here is the seated piriform stretch. Let me adjust my camera here a little bit. Okay, so what we're going to do is left foot planted on the floor. You want your knees at about a 90-degree. You don't want your, seat up super high or super low. I'm going to place my right ankle on my left knee. Slowly press that knee down to where that shin is parallel with the floor, and then you can add a little bit of a forward lean there. And hold it here. If you need to add a little more of a lean, definitely get down in there. You should be feeling the outside of that glute and hip just stretching and opening up there. The deeper I get into this lean, I feel that stretch run up the back of my leg. Slowly sink into this stretch as much as you can. If you need to pop back up, if it's a little too much, you can pop back up into a seated position and slowly add that forward lean there. All right. Okay. Sit back up. Drop that foot to the floor. We're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side. So pick that left foot up, place it on that right knee, push that knee down to get that shin parallel with the floor. Ooh, I'm a little tighter on this side. So if you're feeling that as well, I'm right there with you. Okay, start adding that forward lean here. Don't forget, as we're going through these last 30, 40 seconds of class here, stick around for that Trivia Mania question. Remember, don't push into pain here, right? We're just pushing into a nice deep stretch. It shouldn't hurt. It may be a little uncomfortable, but it should not hurt. Oh, yeah. Okay. Back neutral. Feet down on the floor. Shake it out. That's all I got for us today. Good work, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Let me stop this recording and then I will put that trivia question up.